Hi there. So it's no big secret that there has been a change on leadership here in the United States. Biden Harris took over um, that leadership role for us, and so I wrote my paper over Kamala and Biden and how they will enhance what it is we have here in the U.S. Trump has, let's just say, he's left his remarks on the U.S. and he has definitely caused some ruckus to arise since he's been in office, and so we are definitely ready for a new leader here in the U.S. But so with that being said, more than ever, our democracy needs to see real change. With recent candidates Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in office, the two will begin the hard, necessary work that our democracy needs to see. Biden and Kamala will strive not only to serve the pandemic, but also rebuild our economy, as no longer will the working people be left on the back burner. And with all that in mind, the oppressed, primarily the blacks, will have their voices heard. So, sounds great, doesn't it? So the two have worked tirelessly to address systemic racism in the justice system. So it's no big surprise that America is long overdue to the awakening of systemic racism. So what is Biden doing for this? To address this, he will be investing in black communities. So sounds like a good deal, doesn't it? However, most importantly, they will work together to combat climate change, which is something that our president Trump did not take too seriously, and I really appreciate. And I know my opinion really does not matter, but Biden, he's taking on that role. He wants to actually, by 2050, zero emissions to the earth. In other words, yeah. So climate change is one of Biden's greatest concerns, and he plans to invest on research and development for zero carbon by 2050. So he wants to have America take that leadership role for all these other countries, and so we would do just that by having Biden in office. So what's another big thing that arose with this big win? I think we can all say that Kamala, I am butchering her name, right? Like, whatever. But her being the first colored woman in office has definitely given hope and prosperity to all the little girls and, I don't know, older women as well. The hope that our nation needs. There hasn't been a woman in office, and so she's definitely the first, and so she could definitely implement a lot of what, I don't know, a woman goes through on the daily into the office. And so how will she do this, you may ask? Well, her being in office is definitely beneficial for women because sorry, with her in office, she will reunite leading and healing of the soul of our. Okay, sorry. This is just like an outline or whatever. Not outline, but Okay, I can't find it. I'm all over the place. Basically, she points out that there is definitely a difference amongst how men get paid and women get paid in this country. And so what she's gonna do and implement is I'm not too sure what it's called, but it's something along the lines of a corporation does not have an actual reasoning as to why a woman is getting paid less than a man, then they're gonna be fined the company will be fined, and you may ask, where's this money going? Well, this money will be going into relief funds, I guess you can say. So whenever women get pregnant, they can have extended leave, and it's already paid for. So all this, I guess, inequality that we see, I guess it's like vice versa. It's beneficial. Two birds with one stone are killed. We're using that extra money to pay towards women that take that leave and get that extra pay, and we are also combating these big corporations that are simply like not following, I guess, not even not following, but just not like valuing the work of a woman. And so the two are definitely going to implement a lot, and really change our nation for the better, and it will be inclusive to all, because having Trump in office has definitely not just for me as being like a minority, but a lot of hardworking families in our nation. So with that in mind, these two in office will definitely reunite people, and it was very much needed. Those numbers show otherwise. Everyone shown out, even those that had not voted previously, because we are just so desperate to have a new leadership, right? But yeah, this is kind of like an outline of like what I will be talking about, also what I will be writing about. But I hope you guys like the bones of my essay, and if you have like any I guess suggestions for my paper and my speech, then leave them down in the comments below, and I'll definitely implement that into my presentation, my future presentation. Thank you guys, and have a good one.